What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite shit-talking squirrel, back for another YouTube video. So real quick before we start, I am doing a live stream tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really love if any of you guys would join me, whether you're in the chat or you want to hop into Discord and actually, participate in the stream. Links are all in the description, but yeah, it'll be right here in the channel. Just pop in if you're available. I'd love to have you. For today, we got another landlord tenant hearing. She's claiming he's OCD. He's claiming she's a hoarder. It's pretty fascinating. Let's get this.
Court does call the case of Douglas Inchenauer versus Shirley Totten. Say the last name again, please.
His name is Eisenhower with an I.
Okay, it's just okay. Got it.
Yeah, it's spelled differently, Your Honor, but pronounced the same.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Good morning, Your Honor. John Calvin appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Douglas Eisenhower. Your Honor, this is the date and time set. We appeared last week for a pretrial. The facts are pretty simple. Mr. Eisenhower and Ms. Totten were in a domestic relationship. He is the only one on the lease. She is not on the lease. She doesn't have a sublease with Mr. Eisenhower. We've served her with a 30-day notice to quit. And he's just asked that she be removed from the property. I explained to her last week when we appeared that I certainly understand if she wishes to avoid having an eviction judgment on her record, and made the offer to consent to a conditional dismissal so long as she was going to move out voluntarily at the end of that period. That offer is still open, but otherwise, I don't believe there are any defenses. We gave a proper notice to quit with 30 days. She does not have any right to remain in the property. We're just simply asking for a possession judgment.
Ms. Totten, what is your position?
It's hard to believe that I've been living with this man for 34 years, and now all of a sudden he decides that he doesn't want me with him anymore.
34 years?
Yes, and we have a 29-year-old daughter together, and she lives with us also.
Your Honor, my understanding from my client is that the daughter is not being asked to move out. He and she are aligned in this. According to my client, apparently Ms. Totten is a hoarder and has other issues that my client's simply not willing or able to tolerate any further. Their relationship has broken down long since, and she's not entitled to remain in possession.
Not in a second, though. So the problem is, where did they reside? Well, let me ask this, Ms. Totten. When you haven't resided at this residence for 30 some odd years, have you?
No. With his job, we've moved around, and now since he has to go to the VA all the time, we moved out there. We've been there like 2 years. And I'm not allowed to bring anything in, not even food. So I have to keep my canned goods and stuff in the car. He's OCD, and he's just getting worse. I dog sit or house sit or people sit to get money. And the last time I was gone and my daughter was at work, he decided to even clean out the freezer and the fridge. And he don't even use the one in the kitchen. He's got his own personal fridge in the bedroom because he likes to eat fast food and TV dinners where me and my daughter like to eat real food. And
okay.
He won't go and get tested.
Hold on. The reason I asked the question, the prior place that you resided, or has there been any point at which both of you were on the lease?
No, since we moved out of my house that I owned so that he could be in control of me. He's never put me or my daughter on any paperwork, on cars, on anything, even though.
Okay, hold on. So when did you move out of your house?
Like 20 years ago.
Okay, so you were in your house together. The next thing you know, you guys are living together for the next 20 years, but he's the leaseholder on these things.
Yes, on everything.
Okay. So,
Yep.
Ms. Totten, have you tried to talk to legal services at all?
Yeah, they were shocked that somebody could do this, but we know because his son made sure that dad knew that
Okay.
Michigan is
Did
not
they
a common
indicate
law
that they were
marriage.
going? Okay, everybody can be shocked, but um, did they indicate that they'd be representing you, or what did they?
Well, they want me to do something different. They say he's allowed to do this. It's hard to believe. But even to get on waiting lists, it could be 60 days before I can even get into any kind of housing or shelter. It's not that easy to just show up on their doorstep and they have a place for me. You know, when I ask him why is he doing this, he says, I'm not doing it. The attorney is. I go, but you hired the attorney. And he thinks he has till the 17th if you only give me 10 days to change his mind.
Okay. Counsel, I don't have a copy of the lease agreement.
No, he tried to get the complex
You said,
to.
ma'am.
Okay, I was
please.
just gonna say that he tried to get the complex to do this and they said they have no
Ma'am,
ground.
ma'am.
Okay, I'll be
I
quiet.
have not addressed anything to you.
Okay.
Mr. Calvin, I do not have a copy of the lease.
Your Honor, I did not attach a copy of the lease to the complaint because the lease did not affect Ms. Totten. I can certainly get that for the court if it's needed.
But I don't know if it does or not. I mean, I can tell by the address on the property that it is an apartment complex. I don't know what her status. I mean, I understand the representation here, but I don't understand. I don't know what her status vis-a-vis that unit would be.
And Your Honor, I understand that. She did just admit on the record that she's not on the lease.
Well, I have it in front of me. She also has indicated that she's been with this person 34 years. So there's going to be something in this. I need a lease that covers the premises. And I'll need that. How soon can you get that to the court, and also a copy to the defendant?
I can get it to the court. Well, depending on how you want it, Judge. Is there a way to send it electronically, or does it need to be?
Yeah, you can send it to the clerk's office electronically.
Okay. I presume I will be able to get it today, Your Honor. If not today, then certainly by Monday.
All right. That has to be by 7/10/2023. And then, ma'am, and please just answer my question specifically. Who has he paid the rent on the premises, to your
Yes.
understanding?
Yes, he does.
All right.
Yeah, he's taking care of me like we're married. I mean.
I will adjourn this out 1 week to the 14th, July 14th, 2023, 9 a.m. We'll proceed from there. All right, ma'am. You might want to see if you can get some representation, or if you're going to vacate the premises, that you do so, or that you bring something to the court indicating when a new unit might be available, or otherwise that might factor into the court's decision. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, there you have it, folks. I don't know. I'm pretty biased because I literally had to deal with this like exact same situation. I had a girlfriend just recently, like last week. I had to evict her, and we were together for a long time, not 34 years, but almost 9. And I'm not going to spill our tea on YouTube. Obviously, it's my private life, but suffice to say, things didn't work out, and I had been her primary provider for basically that entire 9 years. So, well, let me first say, financial abuse is like 1,000% a real thing. Like controlling your partner through money, or controlling your partner in any context, is toxic. Like, no matter what. Like, I don't care what the situation is, don't control people. Like, you should be empowering your partner to be the best version they can be. Whatever. I was being taken advantage of, and I'm getting really similar vibes from Miss Hoarder over here. And I mean, I hate to say it, but the golden rule tends to ring true in almost all of these cases. The calm and concise party is usually the one in the right. I mean, if you come to court with a bunch of theatrics, or you're getting all worked up singing a song and dance with no paperwork or proof to, you know, verify what you're selling, I'm sorry, but it very rarely holds water. You know, like I said in the edit, my BS detector was peaking with this lady, and, you know, if the hoarding thing is true, you know, that's a very real mental issue that requires a lot of work to overcome, and I don't know. It doesn't sound like she's going to be equipped or even have the motivation herself to pursue that work, so I don't know. I got the follow update in my notes. We'll check in on this one next week, but I thought it was interesting. What do you guys think? Am I off base on this? Who do you guys believe? Do you believe the girlfriend, the boyfriend? Am I totally off base? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, just another quick reminder, join me in the live stream tonight, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this part of the replay crew, every Friday we do live streams, so whatever date or time it is, if come Friday, join me, I'll be there, blah, blah, blah. Links in the description for the Discord, and we'll see you there, okay? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye now.